What's up, y'all? It's Thursday. I hope everybody out there is doing well. So let's go ahead and get down. And there's a little bit of an update as it pertains to the status of Ashlee Robinson and where they are as it pertains to her unfortunate case where she passed away in Zanzibar. And of course, a lot of people suspect that her ex-fiance had something to do with it. But the family did receive the body. They actually talked to this lady that I'm about to refer you guys to, so she can just give you the little bit of an update that there is. And she's just going to talk about where things are right now.
Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on here quickly to provide a quick little update on the death of Ashlee Robinson. If you guys haven't heard by now, it is true. Her remains are back here in the United States with her family. Her father shared this with me on Friday, and he says right now their focus is just planning her funeral, which they are hoping to have sometime early next week. And what's also new is that over the weekend, the family says they did have an independent autopsy done and they are waiting for those results. I also asked about the autopsy that was done in Zanzibar, and the family says that they never received those results. You guys have been really desperate for updates, and I've been responding to people who have reached out directly, but the truth is there's really no new information, which is why I haven't done another report. And you guys may have seen that some of Ashlee's belongings, such as her engagement ring, are missing. That is true. However, that's just not the family's focus as of now. Their focus is planning this funeral and getting answers about what happened to Ashlee. But of course, if I do get any more information, I'll relay it. I've been speaking to her dad almost every single day, just trying to stay updated on all of the developments. They still say they have not heard from her fiance, Joe McCann, and they also still say they have not spoken directly to a lot of the officials over in Zanzibar. Their really only direct contact has been with the embassy. So that's the latest. Her remains are back in the United States, and the family is planning her homegoing service.
Now, just for clearer context, Ashlee's body was shipped to New Jersey, and that's where the family is planning to have the funeral. And listen, it doesn't shock or surprise me that none of her belongings, including her engagement ring, made it back to the States. And I have to say, I'm with the family wholeheartedly when they say that's the least of their worries. I think right now they're focusing on giving their baby girl a proper burial and finding out what really happened to her, because ain't no way in hell should Ashlee's parents sit back and allow Joe McCann to slip through the cracks and possibly get away with this scot-free if he had anything to do with the passing of their daughter, right? They should apply relentless pressure to the situation. I know the family said that they are going to make it to Tanzania to speak with officials over there. I personally cannot wait to get the results of the autopsy that's being done here in the States to see what they uncover. But anyway, let's respectfully move on. And I want to talk about this demonic story involving a lady by the name of Lana Brown Bradley. Now, Miss Lana was a retired educator from Natchez, Mississippi, and she was found deleted. And come to find out, it was by the hands of her son, Zachary Lavelle Jackson, who was 29 years old. And this dude is straight up evil, straight up demonic, sinister. Lucifer himself in the flesh is what this dude is, because the way he did his mother is just ridiculous.
You will only see here on 12 News. New details tonight about the brutal murder of Lana Brown Bradley, her youngest son accused of killing her. But it's what investigators found after searching for the retired educator that is so shocking. Adams County Sheriff Travis Patton sat down with me one-on-one. We must warn you that some of the details from the crime are graphic. What started out as a welfare check on Melanie Road in Natchez on April 4th has shaken this historic city on the river.
That night, I felt like changed every last one of us.
Longtime and respected member of the Adams County community and retired educator, Lana Brown Bradley was dead. But that's not all. It's the way she died.
This was one of those cases that you will never, ever forget in your life. This is the type of case that follows you home.
Deputies were called to this home after her oldest son couldn't reach his mother the previous day. Two of her other sons lived in the house with her. Her middle son had been working.
As soon as they walked in the house, they could just see where somebody had been cleaning up at it, and they could smell chemicals all throughout the house. Floor was extremely slippery. And the oldest son said that this is just unusual for the youngest son to be cleaning up the house like that.
The youngest son, Zachary Jackson Jr., was found locked in a downstairs bathroom where deputies could hear water slashing.
And the fact that when he opened that bathroom, deputies could see a black substance in the toilet that wasn't described as anything that would come, from your body in that way. They were disturbed at what they were seeing.
So the sheriff ordered a full search of the area. The property sat on about 2 acres of land and was surrounded by heavily wooded areas with a bayou and creeks. So they called for help from the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations. Time was not on their side as storms were coming and evidence could be lost.
Family members went to the left. My deputies went right. Next thing you know, as both my deputies and the family were trekking through this wooded area, the deputies heard a scream. They heard someone yelling, "It's a head. It's a head." And of course, everything changed at that point. It was like they were frozen in time because nobody could believe what they were hearing.
They also found a suitcase, but their biggest find would be inside the house after the sheriff called in a plumber to remove the toilet.
I can say what was in the toilet, and it was her flesh. He chopped her up in pieces. He dismembered her in a way where he knew that whoever came looking for her were going to have to do their due diligence, and they were going to have to go above and beyond to find her. And that's what we did. We found her. We found where he started to dispose of her. We had to get excavators out to get the rest of her.
So he spread her body over the property?
No, he had body in the suitcase, and then he flushed the rest down the toilet. He took his time and he just way where he can discard the pieces down the toilet.
And so basically, he treated his mother just like she was a piece of shit and flushed her. How sick can you be? See, I could never be a police officer because of the optics of it, and also because of my internal feelings about certain things that have happened in the past. But if I was, I would be so dirty. If I was a part of this case, I would be so dirty. I don't know if he would have made it, in one piece to the jail. I couldn't, I can't, I don't trust myself. I really don't. I don't trust myself when it comes to things like that, and how I value my mother. I know a lot of people may not have the same experience that I had with my mother, but the fact that I've had that beautiful experience of having a God-fearing mother who taught me each and every day, I just could not sit here and just fathom, how could you do this to a beautiful woman? How could you do this to your mother? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it. I'm telling you. And that's all I can say. As you can see, I'm at loss for words because it burns me up. It really grinds my gear that he did this to his mother, man. What a sick. Anyway, let me go ahead and check out. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about everything I talked about in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll check you guys out later. Have a beautiful day.